Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Entering play call screen.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
When they're not open, they're open. They can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a hair too much on him for this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to spell it with a first down at the 31. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time. The old cliche, but the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They grab the early lead.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
Bringing it back. Delivers the stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buffaloes offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Lewis wants to pass. Bringing the heat. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. The kick is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up a bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Larson. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to bull his way in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Cater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And he's coming out of the end zone. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track of the defensive coordinator, where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this.
He lets it fly. And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Lewis to throw. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 48. The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets open down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack and showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like, man,
breaks into the open. Almost popped free on the screen, but he stopped short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This is not a straight-on kick. He gets a hand on it, and it's blocked.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's loose on the right. A gargantuan play by this offense, and the defense reeling as we come to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
Well options, go combo is selected.
They'll go to the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Buckmeyer. Unloads to the wideout. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
Entering play
Dead
call,
center
we have 5
perfect.
options.
And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
With the catch, it's Williams. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Fuller. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Lost
1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Spread.
Lewis wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the
Entering
27.
play call, double
Now a
mud,
lot
there
of
are
work to
6
do to move the
categories,
chains, keep
NFL
this drive
options,
alive after
blitz
that
area
earlier sack.
selected. Spread.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the
Entering
pressure is
play
coming
call,
in, and
coach
they get him
suggestions, there
again.
are 6
And the
categories.
Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering, count, shuffle shock slot dig.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Irish have always been built on the run, but timely completions are important, like the great Tom Clements back in the day or John Hewart.
You got to be clutch, right? Got to be balanced and got to find those moments where you can thrive. It's always a system, it seems like, in Notre Dame where it's been built around the run game and it's built around physicality, but they got to get that element of balance to really take off.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Irish!
Entering play call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
I send the tight end in motion. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Offense set on 1st down.
Spread.
Lewis to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Entering play call, double mud.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they're ready to go again. Gets the back moving. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
I love the quick decision that Keegan made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football that just know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable. This defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this stretch.
They just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for you.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hawkins. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. They're going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Grab near the sticks, it's Larson. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one. With that touchdown, this guy looks like the real deal.
31, Colorado, 0.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just... There he goes! Got the first down and more. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Wants to go up top on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Punt is on its way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Quick strike complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. To the air on first down. Unloads it downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season.
He unleashes a long one. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got blown out in the first half. Turning it on! He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. First and 10. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a
base model
little
screen,
too
you have
eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Now on second down. He's got it on the right. He breaks a tackle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Fuller. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards. And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys en route. But you got to find something to have success.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 11 to Nebraska. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call, Coach Sig, counter Y.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Entering
Touchdown,
play call,
Fighting
Coach
Irish.
suggestions.
Made the
There are 8
grab and then did
categories.
the rest
You have
himself,
15
and they put
options.
points on the board.
Advantage selected.
With that
Entering
latest
play
touchdown
call,
pass,
you have
might
5
be a good
options.
time to
Above
mention
left is
Brady
selected.
Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lewis wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Pulls it in. It's Larson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. Touchdown, Irish! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Options, cover 1 wholly selected.
They'll give it to the back. Find some fresh air. Picks up the first down, still moving. Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Options, spread.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Gibson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Lewis to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but not
Entering
before he's
play
able
call,
to pick up the
coach
first down.
suggestions. There are 8
Here's
categories.
this
You have
offense with a
12
fresh set of
options.
downs.
Which spot is selected?
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Williams. And they
Entering play
explode on that one, and
zone.
they've got it down to the 22. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Categories. You have 12
Notre Dame once
options.
backed up near its own
Your
goal
shot
line,
is
now
selected.
on the move. Driving for the goal line, loose football. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They're backed up, first and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Power football with the run. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Turn left is selected.
They'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no.
Coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Entering depth chart. AHG. Slot 3, slot 2, slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. WR. FG, AHG, slot 2, slot 3. 3DRG. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 1. Slot 1. Slot 2. Entering post screen, you have
When a
5
running back
options.
has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the end route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
Drive Y corner.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to throw. Back's got it, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Makes the catch. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
21 categories.
You're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups. You see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Quickly complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Categories. You have 15
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
And the
Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the others. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
HD power.
You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. And he's going to score.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And here's the return. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him in. It's a touchdown. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletions are okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And man, is that just an indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach.
It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Coach suggestions. There are 8
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the ball.
Suggestions.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
Options. RPO red, white flag is
They
selected.
want that clock to run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, there will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You actually probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Now, fourth down.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering screen. Entering screen. Entering screen. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering Docs score screen. Players tab. Entering Docs score spreadsheet screen. Notre Dame. Rushing. Player name receiving. Player name jail. Player name leader. Player name jailer. Player name and tug blockade defense. Player name Detrator. Player name Detrator. Player name Player name Detrator. Player name Detrator. Interception 0. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering player stat. Entering box. Block defense. QB sacks 0.0. Notre Dame. QB sacks 1.0. QB sacks 0.5. Entering team stats record season stats. Entering season stats rushing, passing, named Dockmeyer. Rushing, receiving. Name Artisan. Blocking, defense. QB sacks 11.5. QB interception 0. And coach stats. Career stats. Entering defense. Tap QB sacks 11.0. Entering player career stats spreadsheets. Stat year 2027. Stat year 2027. Entering player career stats spreadsheet screen. Name Kavilion Muasa. Entering Dynasty Hub screen career stats.